The Indian Geopark Pearl City Hyderabad tour starts with breakfast. An appetizing burger waits for the tourists, but of a different kind. Indian Geopark's tour starts at the Hamburger Rock. The geology of the Hamburger Rock, the granites of Hyderabad, is explained, and also the geomorphology, how it is formed, how the torts or Inselbergs are formed, is also explained to the geotourists. The route to the Hamburger Rock from an important location for the tourists, the Yatri Niwas of Secunderabad, is in the inset. The Inselbergs and Torts of Hyderabad, the fantastic rocks, is brought to the public notice by Save Rocks. A geopark. What is a geopark? A quote from Wolfgang Eder. The general goal of geoparks is to integrate the preservation of geological heritage into a strategy for regional, sustainable economic and cultural development. Indian Geopark, a perspective. Geology, archaeology, environment, anthropology. Together, all these sciences which are related to Mother Earth make the Indian geoparks. This Burger Rock location was the inhabited place of Banjaras before the city spread, and they have left to a better abode for themselves. The Banjaras are known for their community values, and they have collective property resources for common use. After the Inselberg Burger Rock, we head to a botanical garden. A greenhouse in the botanical garden which has got various species both of Hyderabad and the Deccan Plateau and otherwise. It is a treat to the environmentalist, no doubt. After spending a few hours at the first halt and second halt, maybe an Irani tea famous at Hyderabad is due. Next halt, Aminpur Bird Sanctuary, visited by migratory birds from northern Europe, flamingos, and birds of various kinds. A pair of binoculars and a good SLR camera will be quite handy. And the geo guides, trained by retired scientists from Salim Ali Institute of Ornithology, will explain each species. Next stop, the Crafts Village, Shilparamam. A very scenic thatched roof market at Shilparamam. You get many handicrafts there of various kinds. Tourists might like to converse with the artisans and maybe would like to visit their villages and their workplace too. Now we have come for lunch. What is better than a steaming plate of Hyderabadi biryani? Hyderabad of the 16th century was ruled by Quli Qutub Shah until the Mughals took over in the 18th century. Named as Bhagyanagaram also, due to the love story of Quli Qutub Shah's son with a dancing girl, Bhagmati. Hyderabad, the metropolitan city of various museums and lakes. The center of Hyderabad is Hussain Sagar, and it has got a huge monolithic idol of Buddha. History and archaeology. Next stop, Quli Qutub Shahi tombs. A marvel of architecture and a treat to the visitors. The specially trained guides will take you through time. In Salzburg of the pink granite, also available near Golconda, the next halt. For the geology, you have a reference below. Next stop, Golconda Fort. We are now in the late afternoon and Golconda Fort is seen, and the tourists wait for a soulful sound and light show narrated by the matinee idol Sri Amitabh Bachchan of history years. Intrigue and interest. A few glimpses of the very well attended sound and light show. After today's entire day's tour of Pearl City, Hyderabad, another Geopark, Orugallu Geopark, 3 hours drive from Hyderabad awaits. Some glimpses into it. Thousand Pillar Temple. Orugallu means a city carved from a single stone. The Pakhal Biodiversity Park around the Pakhal Lake. Khuda Hafiz. We have come to the end of the presentation for the Geoparks. Namaskaram, but the presentation for the idea of Geoparks continues. Indian geoheritage is well shown in a website, indiangeoparks.org. This is a one-stop for all the material that is collected on this website, which is a web GIS. In the GIS, you click on any dot and a photo and information springs out. What you see here is of Warangal, the Orugallu Geopark, Pandavula Gutta. NGOs that are working hard for the dream of Indian geoparks. In TAC, many decades of work behind it for Indian Geoheritage. SES, Society of Earth Scientists. On 21st July 2019, they conducted runs throughout the country at Vishakhapatnam, at Chandigarh, at Lucknow, at Udaipur, at Jodhpur, at Dehradun. They have brought the geoheritage into the forefront, into the public view. Save Rocks is the organization at Hyderabad. They are doing very good job bringing the necessity to maintain all these inselbergs and towers for a geologist and rocks of great interest, chiseled by Mother Earth for millions of years, much before human beings came into being. OSGeo India, the one who made the presentation, and the Indian Geoparks.org. There are many more NGOs, we are with them. This is a very good publication by Intech. In the year 2013, 6 years ago, there is a detailed account of Indian geoheritage with photographs and explanation, and also a law for preserving our geoheritage. This was drafted along with the active support of Geological Survey of India. This publication in 2001 by GSI, the only organization that can name a national geological monument. OSGeo India, we bid goodbye to you. Thank you for the patient viewing. Bye.